out of court. What you take as regards
Oga, this matter should not be solved out of court. We are not wayo people. Igbo man know they do wayo. We know people wey dey do wayo. Wayo government go do wayo. Oga Kanu is sick. Final. NMA, Nigerian Medical Association, have been paid. They are mercenaries working for the federal government of Nigeria. They could come out with any medical result that is tests they run. They came out with fake results, telling the whole world that Kanu is not sick. From all indications, Kanu's brothers, his wife, children, they know that Kanu is sick. I'm an Igbo man from Anambra. Igbo people, Enugu people, Anambra people, we know Nigeria more than you think. They paid people that are just writing the narrative that Kanu is not sick, is not sick. God knows that Kanu is sick. Are you listening to me? So forget about what all that NMA has been saying. NMA is being paid as a missionary for federal government of Nigeria to run tests and come out with fake, falsified, unjustified result. The gentleman is sick. He's having many ailments. I'm telling you that his organs, the vital organs of his body are failing. How could you expect a man to sit one place for 60 months without getting sick? Could be you are in his position. Are you not going to be sick? Oga Gbagbe, forget fake, adulterated government. Government that is telling you lies, actually release drug offenders, people that killed the terrorists, grant them bail and amnesty, holding an innocent man that has not done anything. Kanu has not done anything. I'm assuring you that Kanu has not done anything. And very soon you will see that Kanu issue will be a global thing. The whole world will be here. And very soon I'm telling you that all roads are leading to Abuja, the presidential villa, where it shall be circled round by the protesters, demanding from us nnamdi Kanu's release. Tinubu is going to receive this kind of resilient boots, criticism, protests from Igbo, both in Nigeria and outside Nigeria. Many are already flying in. Hotel accommodation in Abuja has always been jam-packed by visitors, guests all over the world. It has never taken off, but in few days, less than, let's say 100 hours, you will see Abuja jam-packed with visitors. You will witness that Aso Rock will be circled. People will be demanding for Kanu's release. And if care is not taken, he is going to be extricated that very particular day, 20th October. And off he flies out of the SS facilities. Are you listening to me? So it is no news that we are running it. We are listening to our slave raiders, people that have subjected themselves, as to us as emperors, dictators, autocrats, militocrats, nepotocrats, dictating to us instead of these people, political vagabonds, rogues, serving us as their servants. And that was what the purpose we voted for them there. It's all about. It's not serving them or going errands for them. So listen, all the political sycophants involved on suffering this young man, they are going to pay the price one way or the other. You know what I mean? Posterity, history, and providence is going to judge all of them, their children and their generations, up to 12. 30 times 12, 360 years ahead. You cannot suffer an Igbo man, an innocent Igbo man, and go scot-free. I repeat, history, providence, and posterity gonna judge them. It's gonna judge them all. From now up to 12th generation, 30 times 12 is 360 years. It's what makes 12 generations. A generation is 30 years. So it's not about muzzle. It's not about stealing. It's not about crooked. It's not about chameleonism. It's all about honesty, decency in the presence of God, on a platter of morality and justice. The people that suffered and Kanu must face the consequences. That is it. There's no two ways There are no two ways about it.
Okay, but during the last, prior to this time, before the last court sitting, we saw what the Kanu'S legal team said. They said the court should, award or give opportunity for a private hospital to run this test aside the NMA. I don't know why, because maybe I feel they don't trust the NMA running the test. But should the court or Omotosho have given the opportunity for a private, or a secret private hospital to have, run the test?
What have I just said now? I'm telling you that NMA, Nigeria Medical Association, anything in Nigeria is what? F-A-K-E, fake. A-D-U-L-T, A-T-E-D, adulterated. You can't see sophisticated, you can't see originality, you can't see, that natural sophistication coming out from any institution that has to do with Nigeria. No, Nigeria meaning deception, fake. That's why they are bent on punishing an innocent soul. The result run by NMA, faked, unjustified lies and deception. Listen, the legal team knows more than you and I. They know what is wrong with Mazen and the Kanu. That Kanu is sick. They know. You and I know. I know it. That's why I'm telling you that nothing truthful is coming from the system. They are bent on deceiving us, telling us all manners of lies. Are you listening to me? I'm an Igbo man. He freed Igbo. Federal government free Igbo, but Igbo man will not go free because he's an Igbo man. There are many crimes that Hausa man and Fulani man will commit. He will go free. If Igbo man commit that crime, he will stay there. To fear, we must be and we should be the first class in Africa. It is all about this. You know that? And we are the best. So, people that are being worried by jealousy, enviousness of Igbo man, they should all go hitting their heads, ramming into rocks. Not hitting, ram into rocks. You know ram? Crack your head on the wall. Rock, because we are growing the more. The more we bring Igbo man down, the more Igbo man goes high on prosperity, technology, science, and all that. He dare not ask Igbo man what he does to make his money. No matter how you oppress him, no matter how you come up with most stringent policies to bring Igbo man's business down, the more you do that, the more we excel on a platform of entrepreneurship. We are more enterprising than any other tribe. You understand me? You want to bring Kanu down, but Kanu is always up, facing the skies, full of stars. That's why his hope never dashed. He never dashed the hope of an Igbo man. Because Igbo man is ever progressive in all that he lays his hands on. You listen to me? So what happened is that the Prince of Africa, he will sit there in the jungle, but for some times. It's a matter of time. Thank you.
Okay. Omotosho, but are you disappointed with Omotosho, the way he has taken, the way he has controlled this case? Are you disappointed or you feel
Omotosho, the justice, the son that has been handling this case with that kind of
because the way we saw he started this case,
it started well.
It
has been bought over. Omotosho is trying to rescue himself to please his paymasters. That's why he started running it pari passu, zigzagging. Ndebia. The court game has changed after Mazen and Kanu said, I have lost hope in Nigerian courts. Myself, I'm responding to you as a correspondent. I lost hope personally in Nigerian courts, which is supposed to be hope of common man. Listen, the man that will give us hope has deviated from being Mr. Hope Tantalizer to dimmer. They have dimmed our hope. They have plucked our hope down. They have rubbished our hope. They have become rubber stamp stooges to the department or organs of government called executive. The executive is above the law. They do what they like. They take life, they give life. I don't really understand. So they allow the legislature to fabricate law. At the end of the day, they flout the law because they allow the legislature to give law that favor them. They bend it the way the law only respect and favor them. Are you listening to me? Kanu is free. No matter what happens, Kanu should come out, free, outrightly.
Why will somebody like Nnamdi Kanu think of fighting for Biafra? He was born, I think, in 1967 when the war broke out. He started fighting for this Biafra of a thing because of marginalization. And nobody will take it away. No matter how you try to hide it, you cannot hide that Igbos are not marginalized in Nigeria. Every other region have 60 states. South, 6 states. Southwest, 6 states. North, all the whole north. Even one is 7 states. But in Southeast here, we have 5 states. Giving us 5 states is reducing the money that's supposed to come into the region. Reducing the number of senators we're supposed to produce. Reducing job. So we are marginalized. There is no marginalization that is more than that. We are the highest importers and exporters. But there is no seaport in the Southeast. We are the highest traveling race in Nigeria. But there is no good working international airport. So I think we are marginalized. We lift our hand up. And anybody from the south here fighting against, problem of Ndibo is that we are enemy of ourselves. Heaven will begin to remove them one after the other. Hey. Igbo people fight themselves. Look at Zion ministry that entered into Southeast. People that are here now are millions. All of them, America, UK. The whole money they came with, is it not in Imo say they are dropping it? Okada people will take their own. People selling dummy will take their own. Look at the massive structure going on here. Within 6 months, 60 building is already up. Within 6 months. What will now happen? Get the Ghana Kodifa. Amen and amen. Amen.
The truth is finally out. Now that the Finnish government has declared the CDS of Nigeria, Musa, a terrorist now, what is the next phase of the lie? What lies can the government tell Nigerians? Now that Samonepa is no longer in the picture, because it has always been pictured that Samonepa is the cause of insurgency in Southeast, and now that insurgency has stopped in Southeast, and now that the Finnish government has vindicated Samonepa, that those sponsoring insecurity and terrorists in the country are those some persons in the military. Now, where would CDS Musa bury his shame? Because a group of people are saying we want to exit the country. Because the Igbos are saying they are tired of the contraption called One Nigeria. That this One Nigeria, it will not work. And then it has not been working. It has been a country full of lies, propaganda, and shame. That has always been how it is from. So I am not surprised that the Finnish government has now come out to say CDS Musa is a terrorist for all the atrocities he has been, for all the atrocities he has committed, in disguise of pretending to keep one Nigeria. And that one Nigeria has caused a whole lot of catastrophe in the country. Just some days ago, a notorious bandit that was declared wanted was seen in Katsina State with top government officials going for peace talk. Between Mazi Samonepa and that terrorist, who is more deadly? Who is more deadly? But here we are today. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is still in detention. Kanu is still in detention because of the Igbophobia, of the hate. If Samonepa happens to be from the Fulani extraction, Samonepa would not be a terrorist. I can beat my chest because we've seen Fulani militias that have been given amnesty. We've seen Fulani militias that have been integrated into the society. Now that Finland are waiting to the ICC, Nigeria should immediately hand over CDS Musa for custody, because the French government have done their own findings too, and they've seen that something is pushing under the ground, that this man has a connection with these Fulanis, has a connection with these bandits, has a connection with these terrorists. So if they are sincere, they should hand over CDS Musa to ICC for questioning. Because now that the French government has done their own conclusion, I've seen that CDS Musa himself is not innocent in this. Nigeria cannot pretend as if they are not aware that CDS Musa has been declared wanted by ICC and the Finnish government. No matter how they tend to die the matter, it is in the social media space. Everybody has seen it, that CDS Musa has been declared wanted by ICC and the Finnish government. No matter how the Nigerian government want to die this matter, but they are very quick to declare Samonepa and IPOB a terrorist group. Now that the Finnish government and the ICC has declared CDS Musa a terrorist, why is the story not online? Why is the story not flying online? Because they themselves are also part of people championing insecurity and terrorism in the country. And that is why I say that anybody that speaks against the vision of the country, they will do everything possible to take that person off the hook. They will do everything possible for them to take that person off the hook. That is why I see that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has been in detention. And the Finnish government, they were so gullible to be used by the Nigerian government. They were just too gullible. Because if they were not gullible, why would a country like Nigeria come to tell you that Samonepa is the one sponsoring insecurity all the way from Finland, and you sit your ass down in Finland and you believe them? But there are some rumors that the envelope also change hand. You know Nigerian story now. You know Nigerian government, that Nigerian government, anything that Nigerian government cannot do to bribe does not exist. I am very sure that the government have bribed the Finnish courts, and that is why I see that Samonepa was wrongfully accused and sentenced. Now that the appeal court is now coming out to reverse all your stuffs. It is now a very clear indication that Samonepa is innocent of all the charges leveled against him, because the Finnish government has come out to indict CDS Musa, saying that CDS Musa is the major financier of insecurity in Nigeria, and it should be tried by ICC, not just local courts. It should be tried by ICC. Enough of all these presents, we know that this one Nigeria, it can never work. No matter how we tend to rub our heads, no matter how we tend to try to patch things up, that one Nigeria cannot work. And that has always been the current state of mind, that one Nigeria would not take us anywhere and that it will not work. Today, the truth is not coming out. The truth is not coming out. Now, the list of people, ICC will publish names of people sponsoring banditry and sponsoring insecurity in Nigeria. Their names will be published. And when that is published, let's see how CDS would escape it. Let's see how CDS would escape the wrath. They have used kangaroo judgments to sentence Simon Ekpa. But today, the truth is not coming out. The truth is not out. That everybody knows the reason why insecurity is still thriving in Nigeria. And it's just because of one person that claims he is protecting the masses, rather than supporting the fight for terrorism. But the question is, how long can we continue to be deceived? How long can we continue to be deceived by the Fulanis? Don't forget that the CDS is a Fulani man. How long can we continue to be deceived by a Fulani man in our own country? And tomorrow you say that BiAFRA will not exist. BiAFRA will exist. No matter how we tend to hold it, BiAFRA would exit the country. No matter how we tend to keep it, BiAFRA would exit this country. And I am sure that Mazen Kanu and Mazen Simon Ekpa will come out strong, no matter how they tend to do all this rubbish. They will come out strong. If today is the first time of coming across this channel, please kindly like this video, share it, comment for more political discourse. Thank you.